What's going on, guys? It's your boy Zephyrnix here, and check it out, man. Apparently, bitches be mad. They be mad over my opinion. Over the fact, they be mad. They get mad when I express my opinion over the PlayStation 4, whatever. But they really get mad when I spit them facts. When I spit them facts that they can't even go ahead and dispute, they get furious. So check it out, right? Of course, I'm gonna make a response video to was it Jack Feet Johnny or whatever the fuck his name is? I don't know. Like I said before, this nigga holding videos of me on his hard drive on his computer, or rather his mama's computer. That nigga, he ain't got no computer, so he holding pictures of me on his mama's computer. So apparently, I am more important to his life than vice versa, because I don't really give a fuck what his name is. Nonetheless, I want to go ahead and do something, because this guy got real mad. He got so mad that he named his video, Dear Zephyrnix, Please Kill Yourself. Wow. This nigga, when you start spitting shit like that, you know you mad. You know I struck a fucking nerve. But it gets worse than that. This nigga want to fight me to defend his plastic.
Because you not being worried about what I'm saying in text form, you shouldn't be, bro. I'm a nice guy. But if I was to ever meet you, I'd probably fuck you up.
Damn, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, man, it's one thing. I mean, I know niggas out there who will sit there and fight over their bitch. I mean, then again, this nigga's in no danger of getting any pussy whatsoever, so I guess he got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. That being said, though, I mean, hey, if you think you got a shot, try your luck, son, because, I mean, hey, there was one guy who tried that a couple of years ago and got laid the fuck out, so, hey, maybe you'll fare a lot better than him, right? Yeah. But anyway, I'm just saying, man, so this guy is actually here. He wants to fight me to defend his PlayStation. But it gets worse. He wants to fight me to defend the PlayStation while it came broke?
I've been enjoying my PS4, you know what I'm saying? It's a dope ass console. But I did have to send my controller in to get a new one due to the fact that the goddamn headphone jack on the controller wouldn't work.
Now don't get it twisted. I don't give a damn about an audio jack, but nonetheless, your shit came broke. But it gets worse than that, ladies and gentlemen. It gets worse than that. He wants to fight me to defend PlayStation while his came broke that he never brought.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jack moving up. As you can see, I did end up getting the goddamn PS4. That's a gift, so I'll probably don't be opening this bitch up until Christmas.
So long story short, we got a nigga out here who wants to fight me over a broken PlayStation that he never brought. I'm just saying, dude. What the fuck? But it gets worse than that, man. Let's go ahead and take a look here.
Now look at this bitch right here. I'm saying, since you want to call someone out on his looks, nigga, let's take a look how you look, nigga. Look, first of all, who the fuck got fat underneath his eyebrows? Nigga, you got major league fat up in here. I'm just saying, you talking about half-eaten cheeseburgers, nigga. You look like you holding 2 cheeseburgers right here for the fucking winter. I mean, look at this one. I got another picture right here. Look at this. This nigga got unifat. This nigga got unifat in his fucking eyebrow. I'm just saying, man. Look at it, man. It reminds me of, like, dude, this nigga must be huge. He reminds me of that a commercial I saw just a couple of days ago.
حان الوقت كي تنطلق وتحيي الحرية التي لطالما حلمت بها.
I mean, not only that, man, but look at his glasses. Nigga, look at your glasses. Now, I look at this thing, I realize, man, I've seen these glasses before. These glasses, them same exact glasses that you actually go ahead and pick up at fucking Walgreens. So I was like, nah, it can't be the same glasses. So, you know, this nigga went ahead, and I went ahead and went to my local Walgreens. It's just down the street to go ahead and see if I found the same exact glasses. And guess what I found?
Look. Here this nigga glasses right here. How much this shit cost? $9.99. Nigga, you poor ass bitch.
Hey, Craig, your family get you that jacket at Walmart or Kmart?
Now, this guy already made a gay joke on his video against me, which I never really understood why niggas is always so fascinated over other men's sexual preferences, but at any rate, like I said before, this nigga is nothing new, and he pretty much is on the verge of saying anything and everything that everyone else has said. So I'm pretty sure he's going to make a joke about the hairline next, and hey, I can make a joke about the hairline too. So, hey, I already know it's fucked up. This hairline's so fucked up, bitches trying to follow it, they trip. I'm just saying, but hey, my brother, let me ask you something. Do you even lift? Because I do, bitch. I'm just saying. But I mean, if you guys think Fat Albert is bad now, there's something else you guys need to be aware of.
Apparently, this nigga ain't never seen a bath in his life. Look at his fucking skin, dude. Next time you go to Walgreens to update your subscription, you better go pick some Noxzema or some shit. Some Clearasil. Nigga, a flamethrower. I'm just saying, dude. Look at your fucking skin, dude. No. It gets worse than that. Dude, what the fuck is with your walls, son? Damn. Nigga, at this time, no, you don't. You need. I would say go wash your walls, but nigga, it's beyond washing right now. I would say go paint that shit, but it's beyond paint right now. You need to knock down a wall, okay? Look, dirt spot. Damn, son, you ain't never seen a piece of curtain in your life. And look at these covers. Nigga, these covers is straight Walmart done. Look, I'm just saying. Look. I'm just saying. Nigga, you poor as fuck. And you trying to talk shit about me? Nigga, sit your poor ass down.
I mean, we would tell your parents to shop at nicer places, but your mom is so poor she can't even pay attention.
Now, I know there's people out there who's extra sensitive about this stuff, who's going to be like, oh, Zephy, you shouldn't have said anything about the fact that this man can't afford to afford. And he's going to say things like, oh, Zephy, I can't believe you actually pointing out the fact that we can't tell if this nigga live in a crack house or a mud house. Well, see, here's the thing, man. Number one, stop taking the internet so fucking seriously. Number two, dude, hey, won't start no stuff, won't be no stuff. Now, here's the thing. I always leave it inside the arena. I'm talking about games always. I'm not going to say anything about you personally, but the minute that you start some shit, I'm going to end it. That easy. And you know this nigga going to respond. He can't help it. This nigga going to be so ass hurt by the first fucking 5 minutes of this video that he don't know what to do. But we're going to go ahead and deal with the other parts as well. So we're going to actually, now that we just waste about 7 minutes of your time just making you laugh, now we're going to go ahead and actually talk about some of these points in this video.
Who the fuck judges a game by a $10 or $15 downloadable title?
But you one of them same fuckboys that's running around saying, you buying the PS4 to play Octodad.
Now, this is when this nigga starts showing his stupidity. Number one, how to put this? I never said I was going to buy Octodad for PlayStation 4. And if I did, I was being facetious. Seriously, which goes with number two. Octodad is also coming out to the PC and Linux. Why would I go and buy an inferior console when I got a freaking godsend PC, gaming PC, nonetheless, and I can go and play on that if I really was going to play it. Number three, what the fuck would I play Octodad for? Just saying. Now, please don't get it wrong. I mean, I'm not saying Octodad is a bad game. I'm just saying that I can afford bigger and better, and I don't have to depend on indie games to go ahead and get my gaming fix on like some of you poor bastards out there.
My mom is so poor when she heard about the Last Supper, she thought she was running out of food stamps.
Yeah. So, and of course, they're bringing up Local Psycho, of course, because of Rasengan. Rasengan, or whatever it is.
Hey, man, I don't know what it is with Xbox fans and the English language that don't, like, coexist. They can't coexist, apparently. My nigga, it's Resogun. What's wrong with y'all niggas? Can y'all not read, bruh? First we had Japanese, Munch. Y'all niggas can't read, bruh. Now, instead of playing these consoles all goddamn day, how about you get a Rosetta Stone, a dictionary, a thesaurus? Nigga, just read a book.
Okay, yeah, so this guy apparently got real mad when he finds people who actually pronounce PlayStation games wrong. Wow. So, two things wrong with what you just said. Number one, Resogun is in English. It actually most likely is either Finnish or Swedish, seeing that the company actually does reside in Finnish. So, that could be one particular thing it is. That also said, how do I say this? Oh, I'll say it like this. Watashi wa Nihongo o Harashi. So, yeah, I have a reason to go ahead and actually pronounce words wrong. Do you? Because, you know how I mentioned before how these guys will get so mad they'll actually own themselves right after? I want you to re-listen to this part right here.
What's wrong with y'all niggas? Can y'all not read, bruh? First we had Japanese, Japanese, Japanistic, Japanese, Japanistic, Japanese.
Japanistic Japanese. Now, I don't really give a fuck how you pronounce whatever. I'm not the fucking grammar police. That being said, though, I just had to point out the funny between the fact that this guy wants to point out how, the fact that people don't pronounce PlayStation 4 games right, and yet you do kind of learn how to pronounce Japanese probably in elementary school, and Japanistic isn't a word. I just wanted to point that out, too.
But then he responds with the indie games on PlayStation 4 rate and play better than the full Xbox retail games. Now, first and foremost, once again, he owns himself again. Now, question, why is it that I only see one indie game, which is Rasengan, which got an 83, so that's one indie game. So why are you using games with an S when it's only one game? That's number one,
Once again, this dumb fuck is trying to play semantics with me. So maybe I should have left that S off. Game.
I'm sorry. Okay, so remember how I told you guys these guys will go ahead and own themselves every single time? And remember before how he was saying how I need to go ahead and go read a book and learn English because I couldn't pronounce Resogun, which is not really an English word? Yeah. Dude, you use semantics in the wrong sentence, dude. That's not the definition of semantics. Basically, the definition of semantics is pretty much kind of like the definition of words and phrases. Let me kind of give you a gaming example, actually, of semantics. It's like calling someone a treasure hunter or a thief when they pretty much do the exact same thing for the most part, in terms of what they actually do. Not the actual definition of word, but what they actually do. That's actually a reference from Final Fantasy VI or Final Fantasy VI, yeah, or 3, depending on you guys already know what that thing is. But yeah, dude, I'm just saying, have you guys always noticed that these guys, these PlayStation fans, they'll use words that they have no idea what the definition of it is. He's not done. He does that again later on too. But I just wanted to point that little gem out. Let's go ahead and continue.
But does that excuse the fact that I'm correct? That a $15 game, which is free if you have PlayStation Plus, by the way, so please check that out. That one game is rating higher than all the games that you named, except for probably Forza, because I don't know the Metacritic score on it, because I don't give a fuck about that game.
Now, this is what I'm talking about. He already exposed himself again. He just exposed himself for being ignorant. So question, if you don't know all the Metacritic scores, and that's exactly what we're talking about, then why the hell did you make a video response or say anything to begin with, when you obviously didn't know what you were talking about already? Now, here's the funny thing. Resogun actually did get a higher score. It got an 83 on Metacritic versus Forza's 82. So basically, your whole thing about getting upset and getting on arguing, you want to fight me. You want to fight me over an 83 a Metacritic score on an indie game. Using that to defend your PlayStation that came broke that you didn't even buy. That's what I'm saying. And then there's this other gem too. Now, before I even get into that, like I said before, if you guys look at the video, I actually give props to Resogun. I really don't care on the fact that it is an old genre, But, I mean, hey, if the game is fun, if the game is good, that's all I pretty much care about. But then he takes a leap and says this.
See, you one of them niggas that you dictate how good a game is by how much it costs.
Now, the thing is, it really doesn't take too much effort to show that this nigga be talking out of his ass. Check this out. These are the most, when it comes down to hours that I play games, these are, kind of like, the most I play games, basically. Champions Online, which is a free-to-play game. Doesn't cost anything. I spent over 300 hours on. Star Wars The Old Republic, which is also a free-to-play game. I spent almost 300 hours on it. Smite, also a free-to-play game. I spent over 180 hours on it. Guild Wars 2, which does cost $59.99. I spent 167 hours on it. But Marvel, what's this? Avengers Alliance, over 100 hours. Star Trek Online, over 100 hours. DC Universe, almost 100 hours. I think this actually needs to be updated. Actually, this might be the PlayStation version, actually. Anyway, Mountain Blade Warband, which is only about $15, by the way. Over 80 hours. EverQuest 2, 77 hours. Mortal Kombat, this is finally when we're starting to get into games where I actually paid retail value on it. So, dude, how is it that most of the games that I do play are, in fact, free-to-play games, but you think I rate games based on the fact that I think... You're saying that I rate games based on how much they cost? Really? You know, like I said, another nigga talking out of his ass. Hey, speaking of his ass, is it funny that you fuck ass poor because of the fact that look at hardware, look at my PC hardware, dude. Look at that. Aha, nigga, you can't afford shit.
Oh, hell no. My mama's so poor she opened a Gmail account just so she could eat the spam.
Now, here's the thing, man. This nigga ain't mad at me. He mad at himself because he can't be me. Because at any point in time, I can go pick myself up a PlayStation 4. I can pick myself, well, can't pick myself a PlayStation 4 because they're sold out. But I can pick myself up an Xbox One. I can go get a new gaming PC. You know, I got 3 of them right here. I can get myself a new laptop anytime I want to. And you can't do that. You can't do that. Nah, dude. You so broke ass poor that you gotta sit down there and beg people to go ahead and actually get you a PlayStation 4. You broke bitch.
His mama's so poor the ducks throw bread at her.
And you know what? Here's the thing, man. Because that's straight truth right there. So, all in all, you can go ahead and make shit up, you know, if you want to, about my sexual preference if you want to. You can go ahead and say some truth shit about my hairline. Hey. I can make fun of that shit too all day long. But you know what? No matter how you look at it, I'm not some fat poor bitch out there who's sitting there sporting Walmart covers with a dirty wall and no curtains on there. And them's just facts.
Mama's so poor that when she goes to KFC, she has to lick other people's fingers.
Now, here's the thing. Am I really making fun of the fact that this nigga's poor? Nigga's got dirt on his walls. Of course I'm making fun of the fact this nigga's poor. But that's not really the full point. The thing is this. Have you guys noticed that these poor, scrubby-ass, no-life niggas out there, they want to sit down there and be on the internet making fun of other people or attacking other people when they ain't about shit. This nigga's out here. He's sitting there fighting over a PlayStation 4 that this nigga can't even afford. Can't even afford. And yet, this nigga ain't worried about, like, nigga, what you doing with your life? That you want to fight over a broken PlayStation that you can't even afford, dude. I'm just saying, that shit boggles the shit out of me. Stop worrying about my life, my sexual preference, my this, my that, my anything, dude, and get along with your lazy ass pathetic life. I'm just saying. Because even the poor things, all that stuff aside, I said, nigga, I am not hurting for money. And yet, you can't even afford a PlayStation. Just saying. So anyway, you know, I ain't gonna say no more about it. You guys have a good night. Zeph out. Oh, by the way, these glasses cost me about $150. I'm just saying how much yours cost. Oh, $19.99.
My mama's so poor she walks down the road with one shoe. And if you ask her if she lost her shoe, she says, no, I found one. My mom is so poor she waves around a popsicle and calls it air conditioning.
Alright, people, right now, we're bringing you through. This is what happens to the Sony ponies when they go out and spend their money on a PS4. This is what happens to them. This is where the Sony ponies will actually end up by residing. Look at this. Typical Sony pony house. Look at that thing. Look at that fucking thing. It's a Sony pony house. Typical Sony pony house. Look at it. Sony fucking pony. There's the Sony pony house. Look at that shit. And it ain't about a Sony pony. And this, my friend, is where the Microsoft militia people live. The people that own Xboxes, this is where we live. This is where we live. This is what we have. This is how we live. The Sony ponies housing can't compare to this. Anyone that owns the Xbox One, 9 times out of 10 will live in a house like this or a neighborhood like this. You've seen the Sony ponies housing. This is the Xbox. Militias. This is where they live.